'Cause you're a sky full of stars.
Hi guys, welcome to GunnReads. We're going to read The Smart Cookie, and it's by Jory John. If you want to get more of my stories, make sure you subscribe, because every time I post a story, it comes straight to you. The Smart Cookie, being read by Ms. Gunn. Greetings, I'm a cookie. I live in a bakery on a street corner near a river. Come on in. There's the bakery. Welcome to our little community. It's a warm and supportive place to spend some time. Pretty fantastic, eh? Ooh, look at all those sweets. These days, life is sweet, but my journey wasn't always a cakewalk. When I was younger, I couldn't have imagined fitting in here. For a long time, I didn't feel comfortable speaking up or sharing my ideas. I didn't even feel like a smart cookie. Bakery. I wanted to be a cookie who knew all the answers, a cookie who felt confident in a group, a cookie who said aha when solving a puzzle. Like this. Looking back, I have some troubles in my early years. I went to school in the gingerbread house. Our teacher, Miss Biscotte, was kind and patient. When I arrived each morning, she'd wave at me and smile. But I didn't get the best grades, and I never raised my hand because I couldn't think of the answers as fast as the others, and I was the last to finish most tests. Report card. It wasn't because I didn't care, and it wasn't because I didn't try. Sometimes I'd get distracted and mess up, even though I knew the material. Those were the most frustrating moments of all. Once I misspelled the word dough. That was rough. Another time, I added when I meant a subtraction. Cookie dough. 2 minus 2 equals 4. Nope. Oh no. Occasionally, we'd have a lesson where I had absolutely no idea of what was happening. I just couldn't keep up. I imagined that my desk was a raft and that I was completely lost at sea, because that's what it felt like. Oh, I'm sure I have felt that way before in my life too. At night, I slept in a cookie jar. I had about 6 dozen roommates. Move, you move, no, you move, no, you move, no, you move. Ooh, a little bit cramped. I'd stay awake and stare out the window and worry. And it went this way, day after day after day. But then something happened that changed everything. There he is, sighing. He's got a lot of worries. It all started with a homework assignment. Miss Biscotte requested our attention one afternoon. Tonight, I would like to create something completely original, she announced. It can be anything you want. Please bring it to class tomorrow. Homework. That was it. There were no further instructions. Miss Biscotte winked at me as I gathered my belongings. I felt like I had a million butterflies in my stomach. Creating anything? Create anything? Something original? Due tomorrow. Nope. No. What's he gonna create? When I got home, I immediately went to work. At first, I tried a cookie project. The results were half-baked. Next, I tried to hammer or nail something. It splintered immediately. Then I tried making a sculpture. It was a complete bust. I wondered if I was about to fail yet another assignment. I was stuck. I stared out the window and watched the rain hit the river. There was something mesmerizing about the water, how it moved in such a chaotic way, swirling around and around, yet ultimately figuring out exactly where it needed to go. Suddenly, I had an idea. I decided to write something original. A poem. Let's see what it comes up with. I came up with a title based on how I'd been feeling. My crummy days. After that, the rest of it seemed to fall into place. I wrote and I wrote. I lost track of time. An hour went by in a flash. Aha! I said when I was finished. I couldn't sleep that night, but it wasn't because I wasn't worried. It was because I was excited. I felt like I had really accomplished something. I felt smart. The following day, Miss Biscotte asked for volunteers to share what we had created. One kid showed off his original frosting art. Oh, that's pretty cool. Another kid revealed her sprinkling distribution machine. Oh, that's nice. It was neat seeing how everything was good at such different things. Oh, he likes to do experiments, science experiments. Finally, Miss Biscotte turned to me. Would you like to share anything? She asked. Gulp. I gulped. I thought I'd probably crumble under the pressure. But I made my way to the front of the classroom. I noticed my hands were shaking. My mouth went dry. What's gonna happen? The poem was called My Crummy Days. I said, my voice cracked. And then I read it aloud. As I spoke, I noticed some kids nodding at certain lines. Other kids laughed at parts that were supposed to be funny. As I built towards the finale, I felt myself becoming more confident and animated. And in the end, everybody clapped and cheered. I promise you this, I'll never, ever forget it. Miss Biscotte was beaming. No one but you could have written that poem, she said. It was completely original. Yay, smart cookie. Aha! I had done it. I created something and shared it with the world. Well, my world, at least. The rest of the day was a blur. By recess, I was already planning my next poem. I would call it My Sweet Morning. Aha, I thought when I came up with the title. Later that afternoon, Miss Biscotte handed me a note. It said that I should keep on writing, no matter what. That meant so much to me. School was a bit different after that. I wasn't so scared to raise my hand or ask a question or share my work. Sure, some things still don't come as easily for me as they do for others, but now I know that I can be smart in many different ways. You don't have to have answers to every question or suddenly be great at everything all at once. You just need a chance to try all kinds of things to find out who you are and what you like to do. All sorts of different things to try in life. As for me, I learned that I can write and I can think up great ideas, and I found plenty of other things I'm good at too. I no longer feel lost at sea. It's more like floating down a river, and the best part is there's always more to learn. Poetry night, because we're all smart cookies. Aha, aha, aha. And now they're all saying it. Ready to go, smart cookie. All right, my friends, that is the smart cookie, and it's by Jory John on GunnReads, and it's being read by Miss Gunn. All right, my friends, see you next time. Bye.